The Automobile Driving Museum has a rotating collection of 130 vintage cars, and Source Interlink Media publishes more than 70 magazines, including Hot Rod and Carcraft. Together, they formed a monthly event car enthusiasts never want to miss.
The biggest thing that makes our event special is we've got a lot of the staff members from Hot Rod and Carcraft that come out. We've got a lot of the famous magazine cars here, like the Crusher Camaro, the Super Bee. Those are famous from Hot Rod. And then I just saw the Carcraft editor walking around. So it's great for a lot of the car guys to meet some of the employees and to check out some of the things some of the cars that they read about and see on the covers.
The Hot Rod and Carcraft Cruise Night usually takes place on the last Friday of each month, but the Holiday Cruise was a special day-long event.
Taking in the culture, just reminding myself of why I like cars to begin with. I'll go to all these types of events and just to have fun and get ideas and say hi to everybody, and it's all fun.
I love classic cars and hot rods, and then we combined it with the Spark of Love with the toy drive. They have a great group of pinstripers out here, so I got my name pinstriped on my helmet.
Visitors donated food for Case, El Segundo's food pantry, and toys were collected for Spark of Love.
There's a lot of cars in there. A lot of RC cars, a lot of model cars, a lot of toy cars, but for the little girls, they haven't shortchanged them either. There's all kinds of Barbie things in there, and little girl toys and dolls and stuffed animals.
The El Segundo Fire Department then delivered these toys to boys and girls for Christmas.
In a sense, we get to play like Santa Claus for a little bit, and you get to see their eyes light up real quick, and they're real happy to receive anything. And we couldn't do it without anybody else donating the toys at the same time, so we're real appreciative.
The cruise night always draws a crowd that appreciates unique automobiles.
I've always just loved cars, and the older cars, the older the better.
It's a 1950 Studebaker Starlight Champion, which they call the Bullet Nose. And it was done by Raymond Loney, who was involved with the design of the Empire State Building. And so the thing with the car is it's such an odd-looking car. It was too much for the public. They made it in 50 and 51, and they stopped making it because they couldn't tell where the car was coming or going. Such a weird design on it.
In February, the event will take over 2 blocks of Main Street as it kicks off a new year of cruise nights.
Today, because of the rain, we have less than half of the cars we usually have here. Usually it's about 200. So 200 of cars, and then maybe 500 or 600, 800 spectators. So it's going to be nice for downtown when we do it down there.
It's a chance for car lovers to get together to share their cars and their stories.
I like cars. I got my first car when I was 14, my second car when I was 15 and a half, my go-kart when I was probably 10. So I'm a lifelong car person.
Anything to do with supporting, these kind of events in El Segundo and keep things local. There aren't enough of these kind of things in this area. So I'm really happy that they brought something to the community. And they're kind of doing again the same thing that we do over at our place. Maybe just on a bigger scale. That's all.
So mark your calendars and remember to get your monthly dose of automotive fun. For El Segundo TV, I'm Catherine Chen.